So in today's video, I will be showcasing to you guys how to create a 99 perimeter two-way slashing playmaker. Yes, the build is back, but unlike any other video, I want to start off with actual gameplay. As soon as I created this build, I went straight into Comp Pro-Am, and I'm revealing to you guys my first 4 attributes: 99 perimeter, 94 ball handle, 93 driving dunk, and a 93 point rating. So with this build, which is my final guard build, whether it's rec, Pro-Am, 3s, 2s, I'm using it everywhere, I no longer need the presence of a lockdown defender because I have 99 perimeter all myself, along with the agility, so that my defensive badges can be legend. The only one that wouldn't be legend is pick dodger, but easily max +1 that if I wanted legend. So the possibility to create this build was because of my previous video. Y'all seen I did a pass accuracy test if you didn't watch it, and I realized you don't need to have a super high pass accuracy to even do bailouts, but to even do just great passes. And once I figured that out, I was able to fully maximize my build and get attributes that I wouldn't normally be able to get on any of my builds without that finesse. So what you guys are watching right now is my very first Pro-Am gameplay of this build. Now we're just going to skip around and show highlights, but you can see even right there, I get a steal, I'm on a break. I get to play my normal play style where I don't have to just like sit in a corner. Look, I can even sit in the paint like I'm a center and get you stopped. So I have an 80 interior on this build, and you're about to see the power of why I get that rating. Look, you see they're trying to mash me. Now before we get into the builder, if you want the two-way playmaking slash your name, which they flipped it, instead of two-way slashing it's two-way playmaking, pretty much still the same thing. If you want that build name, you could do it as 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", even 6'8". You don't have to make my build exactly how I made mine, but the way I crafted mine, I get an even crazier name than the 2K20 name, and y'all about to see that when we get into the build. Like, the name is even crazier, bro. Like, it's gonna get spooky real soon. But take a look at the defense, bro. Look how I get the guard ball now. Now I still have a lock on the court, but it's like I can hold my own as well. Look at the shiftiness, bro. Look at my agility. Look, this is boxed. This is boxed. We Gucci. You're not making that. And now I'm out on a break. As you can see, look, defense creates offense. Now speaking of offense, this is me ISOing at the top of the key in a half court set, and as you can see, we're still unguardable, still able to finish at the rim, even though that was a crazy small meter that we timed it. But I kind of want you guys to pay attention to the passes that I make in this video, because again, as I showed you in the last video, I finessed this build with the sweet spot pass accuracy. I used to be one of the people afraid to like, nah, I'm not going in Pro-Am without 85 pass act or 94 pass act, like a high pass act. I used to be that person, bro. Like, nah, I can't play comp without bailout. But then figuring out I could still get bailouts anyway without the badge. And as you can see, look, I get to make my normal passes to the wing. It's plain and simple. It's nothing like I'm not nerfing myself. All the passes still get there like we Gucci. Now another thing I tested that I want to speak on as I'm cooking up the defender. Look, he not guarding me. Free 3. It's my 93 point rating. I feel like that's one of the best sweet spots in the game. Now I've tested having higher. I played with 99. 99 is absolutely insane. 97, 96, 95, all of those ratings above 90 is definitely way better. You get to make shots that's like, you get to make more contested shots. Basically, like, you get to just take more dumb shots, I could say. But when I got a 90, it just makes me play smarter. Like, I can't just chuck the game away if they have a good lockdown, you feel me? So 90 is just good enough to be able to still make contested shots, but it's not making my build nerf to where I got the smallest Desmond Bain arms and I can't contest people, I can't play defense. Like, that's why I just love the 90, bro. But I did test all the 3-point ratings, and this one is just my favorite one for how I want to play. And look, these like the type of shots I could still take, because don't forget, it's still Hall of Fame shooting badges at the end of the day. It's still Hall of Fame set shot. It's still Hall of Fame dead eye at the end of the day. So I don't need a 99 3-point rating. I'm not planning to just chuck 3. Now we got that heat check. Now y'all know heat check, that's an automatic 3. And you guys are about to witness a contested shot while I'm just toying with the defender. I got a 3 right there, I got a 3 right there, but I do one more carry slide and we get another 3. Perfect game, by the way. This is going to be a perfect game, by the way. Now, another thing I benefit from with how I craft my builds is it helps my team defensively. We don't always have to do the traditional rotations where my center have to drop every single play in order for us to get a stop in the paint. So that's a part of my play style. I love doing that. Now, what it does, it just throws the other team off. They're just not expecting that. They're expecting the center to drop, and then they can get a free corner pass because that's pretty much all Pro-Am teams do. So we like to switch it up. I'm glad that my build gives my team that possibility to do different rotations. And look at that pass right there on offense, bro. That was a nice little dot to the corner. He just chose not to shoot it, but the pass did get there. I get double team here and another pass again straight down the middle. So y'all can see the pass hack is good, bro. But let me further show highlights before we get into the builder. Look, back at the top of the key, ISO on. I got a crab animation. We do a step back, drive in, pass to the left. Look, the passes is beautiful. I'm gonna keep showing y'all, like, they get in there, bro. Y'all gotta trust the goats, man. Another defensive possession here where we pretty much do that same thing, where it's natural rotation, but my team trusts me dropping low to the paint. Now, I'm not gonna do it every single play, every possession, but it just, like I said, mess with the other team. Like, look, they don't know what to do. Look, that corner pass not open. I'm sitting low. You gotta go top of the key. I'm fast enough to get there. And look, it creates another stop. The proof is in the pudding, boys. And as you can see, as I show the scoreboard at this point in the video, I'm 6 for 6 from the field, but I'm 4 for 4 from 3. Now I'm just getting disrespectful. Doing Styles point, doing SIGs that I shouldn't even be doing in Pro-Am, pass to the paint, easy dunk, I got my takeover back. Yo, quick question. Why did 2K just be making your takeover randomly disappear for no reason? For not even doing anything bad. They just literally take away your take and then you got to do something to get it right back. Like, I don't know if I really like that. Ooh, that was a great shot right there. He cooked up, no cap. Now let's wrap up the rest of this perfect game. My first gameplay on this build. Y'all see he tried to jump and I go 5 for 5 ski so far. Getting ugly in the third quarter right here, breaking him down. He don't know what to do. Snatch back, Jalen Brunson. Why I be seeing people saying that's a LeBron step back? Because LeBron got that equipped on play now or something like that? Bro, that's Jalen Brunson, bro. So that concludes my debut, though. You feel me? Got a couple more shots to get. Y'all see, it's under 1 minute. I'm pretty much taking my last couple of threes. We're trying to end it off perfect, and we actually do. So as you can see, I went 8 for 8 from 3. Perfect from 3, but not really a perfect game because we missed one of the little dunks. But we got 36 points with 17 assists. I just had to show my debut of as soon as I made the build, this would transpire. I had to start the video with that. But now let's get into the builder and all the details. All right, so now that we started with the gameplay, I don't have to do as much explaining about how the build is going to play once I go into like showing the actual build. So I already got the attributes plugged in for you guys. You see 6'4", 224, 6'9" wingspan. So these are the attributes plugged in. I'm going to explain the cat breakers and then I'm going to load in the park and actually show you the build, of course, created with the cat breakers applied. But one of the best finesse you could do on these type of builds is your driving dunk. 5 cat breakers to this gets you a 93 driving dunk. Of course, just make sure you still have your vertical. So we're getting a 93 driving dunk with 5 caps. We're getting 93 pointer as you guys seen with 5 more caps. We have a 99 free throw, of course, because it's Pro-Am. I want to make sure I do not miss a free throw in the crunch time. And again, back to pass hack. I actually made the build with the threshold. I told you guys is the finesse because of that badge right there. Versatile visionary is the reason why this build was created. So I'm not making no more 85 pass hack builds. I literally don't need it. I'm solid with just a 76. Now we go to interior. I like to have this interior so I can get stops. I showed y'all that. Don't gotta explain that no more. Now cat breakers are also going to my perimeter defense. We got a 94 perimeter, so that's 5 more cat breakers there. And then all of these badges that you see below had the possibility to be legend. And then now still, it's only a 77 here, but we're at least going to get it to 80, and whatever other cat breakers we get, you know, from the next season or whenever I hit legend, they all gonna go to steal. So it's really pretty much no flaws to this build as far as my personal play style. Then we got O board, D board. I like to get 80 so I could get my silver rebound chaser, as you guys can see below. And if I want to, I can max plus to it and I can have Hall of Fame rebound chaser. Like, this kind of helps offensively. Like, if I dot my center to the corner, he missed, I have a chance to get the board sometimes, not all the time. But anyway, we got the speed, we got the agility. Now the biggest thing I took away from my build in order to finesse more attributes is the strength. You don't need strength to play defense. Like, you can play defense without it, as you guys saw already. And I don't really manipulate the strong handles badge offensively as much. I like to really combo up and just go get the bucket. So for me, it was easy to just take the strength off and just not play without it. But Now you guys get to see the crazy build name I was telling you about that we get. Why is Chauncey Billups up here like he had a 99 perimeter? But shout out to my boy Shay being up here. And we get the name two-way 3-point creating cleaner, bro. I think that's the best name I've seen out of all the crazy build names that I've ever got. Now take a look at how the name look on a red plate, bruh. Super tough, bro. Like I said, probably my last and final build, and I use this build in every game mode, so I no longer have to do the changes. Like, y'all know how we go, I'm about to play threes, I need this build. About to play twos, I gotta go that build. Like, no, I just got the one and done build. Now these are all my sweet spot attributes, as I told you, and this is how it looks with the cat breakers. Y'all see 93 driving dunk as promised, 99 perimeter. These are my personal sweet spots of what I like to do on a game, and it took 18 cat breakers to pull this off. Now any more cat breakers we get is all gonna go to steal. If I hit legend, they all go here, and then in the next season when we get another cat breaker, it's gonna go here. So that's pretty much it. Now badges, want to show y'all the setup that I would use in Pro-Am. I make sure I get legend handles for days, legend lightning launch steal. We get in Hall of Fame dimer for my teammates. Now we still got the 2 shooting badges here. If it gets aggravating, like if I wanted to change this, I could, but it doesn't bother me, bro. I'm cool with using my lightning launch here and keeping my limitless range here. Like, I don't really have to shoot that far. Like, I'm good, you feel me? I stay close to the 3-point line, but go to still get the job done. And even when I get takeover, we got that versatile visionary badge here, so my passes get better once y'all see my blur take. Now let's move back into the building and show y'all how y'all could get the two-way slashing playmaker name on like different heights. Now, as promised, this part of the video is for people who care about the two-way playmaking slasher build name. You could get it by finessing these 3 key attributes on any height. It don't have to be 6'4". I'm gonna switch to 6'5", switch to 6'6", just to show you I could keep getting the name on any height. But as you can see, you gotta have a super low 3-point rating, of course. You gotta have high pass accuracy. High pass accuracy is what's creating it to say playmaking, and then you gotta have a high perimeter. That's how you're getting the two-way part. And then everything else is just up to you. So like, I would actually use this, bro. Like, I'm gonna get a 99 perimeter, 85 steal with a 92 agility. Like, the only weakness is shooting. So like in a park, it'd be cool for real. I wouldn't take it into Pro-Am or anything, but if I just want to do the nostalgic name thing just for fun, I would really make this, bro. So if you want to just have fun with this build, you could do it. Let's see. Look, as you can see, two-way playmaking slashing. Now let me switch heights and show you. Like, as long as I got those key things, I can make it anywhere. Look, we just go straight to 6'5". Let me just look. I just put up anything. Let me just lock anything. It don't matter. I got those key little attributes. The name is just not going to change. So you guys can pick, mix and master whatever you personally want on your builds. Look, I go to 6'6", do the same thing. Look, we got the same key attributes. We got this, this, this. We're automatically going to get it. None of the other stuff don't matter. Hold on. Let me just show you again. You could get the name on every height. 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". You just got to finesse it to how you want it.